you'll get wet. Come here.
Huh?
There's a mansion over there. Let's make a run for it.
Oh, okay. Almost identical.
Phew, I'm soaked. What about you?
All bundled up in Mr. Wizard's coat. Best day ever.
I take it you're fine.
I'm sorry. Now you look like a tall glass of water and it's all my fault.
It's really not.
Aren't you cold?
Not with you in my arms.
That means I'm useful to him. God, I love being a cat. Well, you should still change out of those clothes ASAP. I wouldn't want you getting sick.
But how?
Let's ask whoever lives here to let us in. Hello? Anybody home? No answer. I was hoping they'd at least let us use a towel.
It's no use.
Huh? I also noticed that this mansion is slightly different. We never saw this in Snow's Route from the outside. But seeing it now in the wizard story, it's different. It's got vines that have grown over it and things. Which makes me think we're going to find this place in, like, the Tales version, you know, Ryoushi or Woolfe's Afterstory. We're actually going to come and find this in reality at some point.
This is the mansion Alistair once lived in, but it's fallen to ruin.
Nande!
Because this is Snow White's world, and it's a product of his subconscious. That's why the door is locked. In other words, Snow White doesn't want to let anyone inside.
So not even you can get in?
I could force my way in, but it wouldn't be easy.
Aww. Well, how come? I thought they solved all his problems.
Not all of them. Yes, his fairy tale has reached its happy ending, but that's not where his life ends. Ideally, we were all supposed to disappear, but since we haven't, that means the fairy tales aren't over yet. And if his story is going to continue, then it will require new conflicts.
Huh. In that case, we should help him.
Not again. I'm no hero, you know.
I know. The only person you want to help is Eureka Arisa. But there's an Arisa right here in this mansion, so let's help her.
I knew you'd say that.
It'll be a piece of cake to get this door open. We just have to make Snow White want to come outside.
How?
Well, since it's an abandoned mansion, we could spook him.
How would we do that from the outside?
Rattle the windows? Oh God, he thinks I'm stupid. If you don't like my ideas, then you think of something.
Maybe I can't get in, but you could.
Am I gonna turn into a martin? Huh?
You're Arisa. I bet Snow White would let you in.
How, though? I don't think I could kick the door down.
Find a crevice and slip inside. I'm sure these ruins have a few.
Whoa! Ooh, cute! What am I now, a stoat?
A marten.
A what?
A member of the weasel family. Its slender body will enable you to fit through the most narrow of holes. Now run along.
Okay. Trot, 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 trot. I love that in all of these, the wizard has still had a hand, and so is this Eureka. That's just, mwah, chef's kiss. Love it. Well, I sure ran in here like some daring adventurer, but it's pitch dark and covered in trash. This sucks. Still, it's gotta suck a lot worse for Mr. Wizard since he's trapped outside in the storm. Now, where are they? Aha! Found them. They seem like they're in the middle of a conversation, but who cares? I'm going in. Alright, gotta be real careful. Make sure they don't notice me. Okay!
What?
You're actually surprisingly manly, you know that? Holy crap, I almost got stepped on! Arisa and Arisa violence. That sounds like the kind of bad ending I don't want. Okay, now to spook him real good. Huh? Here I go! Nah! Something just ran over my feet! Crap, I gotta run! Phew, that was close. I hope that was good enough. Honestly, I think it scared me worst of all. Well, I can't do it too often or it'll lose its effect. Guess I'll leave them for now and go look for a towel for Mr. Wizard. Aw.
A few hours later.
Phew. Finding the towel was the easy part, but carrying it is hard work. It's been forever since I saw him last. I hope he's okay. I really don't want him to get sick. Huh? Is that Snow White and Arisa? Oh no! They're coming this way! Wait! I'm not ready! Stay away! Huh? Something skittered by my feet again! Ah! She's gonna step on me! Ah! Whoa! Help me, Snow White!
Eureka!
Hmm? Ow, ow, ow!
You okay?
Yeah. Holy crap! I almost turned into a Martin pancake twice! I feel bad that Arisa fell, but she'll be okay, right? Wait a minute. Why do I have a bird's eye view right now?
Looks like we found our culprit.
No! He caught me! We have?
Hey, I know you've been pulling pranks on my girlfriend. Knock it off.
I'm sorry, but it's for your own good, I promise! Help me, Mr. Wizard!
Run along now.
Yes, he let me go! Now's my chance to run!
Run like the wind.
I'm back. He just changed his outfit.
Welcome back. How'd it go?
Well, I was nearly murdered.
Sounds scary, I guess. I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, here. I brought you a towel you can use to dry off.
Thanks.
Wait, what the? You changed your clothes?
Well, you were taking way too long, so I went home and changed. I couldn't stand the cold.
No! Mr. Wizard, you're such a jerk. I worked so hard. I risked my life for this.
Yes, and I'm so proud of you. Great job. Good girl. Now look at the sky. We'll scatter these white rose petals.
They turn into snow. Well, that's a neat trick.
While you were fighting for your life in there, I came up with a few ideas of my own. I can't know for sure how Snow White feels. I can spy on his life, imitate him, and even use magic. But I'll still never be him. That being said, I can deduce it.
Spoken like a true detective.
On the outside, at least. You can't have Snow White without snow, so I thought I'd give him what he loves.
Totemos desu.
Incidentally, white roses symbolize purity and keeping one's promises.
Perfect for Snow White. Achoo!
At this rate, you'll get sick. Come here and I'll warm you up.
Okay. So warm.
Glad to hear it.
I sure hope the two of them escape the mansion.
I'm confident they can. though I don't know if anything we did has helped them. It all comes down to Snow White.
I'm fine either way. Owari yo kariba subete yoshi.
How very like you.
Isn't it, though? What are we down to? One black and one red? If the black rose is not for Gretel, I will eat my hat. So, I noticed we're starting to run out of roses, huh?
Indeed, we've been using them for all sorts of things. And now there's just 3 left. What?
You really are a good guy, deep down. You claim you're no hero, but you still end up helping people. Ooh, you're blushing!
I am not. And I haven't helped anyone.
Come on, just admit it already. Mr. Wizard always seems like the mature adult in the room, but he can be such a brat sometimes. It's a side of him only I know about. God, why'd you stop walking?
We've reached the lake. Let's go somewhere else.
Huh? But we're already here. Let's just enjoy it.
I'll pass.
How come?
Because I don't like the lake.
Huh? Are you telling me you can't swim? I thought you were perfect at everything.
That's not why. I just don't like this place, that's all. Do you?
Yeah.
I think there's something about this lake that draws people in. Everyone seems to love it except me.
You mean Red Riding Hood and Snow White and Kaguya? Now that I think about it, they do come here a lot.
Yes, well, I suppose Kaguya's feelings on the subject are a bit more complicated. Yurika Arisa, Ryoushi, Woolfe, all the people we met here were truly special.
Oh. That's right. I forgot this was where Alistair met Yurika Arisa.
Because all those connections started here, I suppose that makes the lake special too.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. I'm not traumatized or anything. I just wouldn't choose to come here of my own free will, that's all.
Okay, then let's go somewhere else. Someplace fun for our date.
Like the amusement park?
Yeah!
The Looking Glass World doesn't have one.
What?
You look so stupid.
You're such a jerk! How could you set me up like that? Can't we just make one up? You're a wizard. Come on, turn this lake into an amusement park.
Now, keep your claws to yourself. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. In all our adventures together, have you ever seen an amusement park? No, you haven't, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you made it sound like it does exist. You're the wizard. Making the impossible possible is like your whole thing.
You believe in me?
Of course I do.
Well, if you really want to go, I could take you there.
Oh!
Huh?
There's Arisa! Aw, he was gonna do big magic for you.
Huh? Oh, you're right.
She just let out a big sigh. Maybe she's worried about something. Mr. Wizard!
Not the sparkly eyes again.
If you don't want to,
Stop right there!
Meow?
Every time I turn around, you're always running off.
I am?
Yes, you are. Imagine what it's like for me, constantly having to hunt you down.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'll go.
Okay then, I'll wait right here. I really think Mr. Wizard has a heart of gold. He tries to deny it, but in the end he always lends a hand. Now then, it's time to spy! Meow, 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 meow. Aha, so Arisa wants Alice to tell her he loves her. Oh, we're in Alice's world, getting a sneaky peeky, eh? Arisa has no self-confidence. She's Eureka Arisa, but at the same time, she's not. So she's worried Alice loves the real Eureka Arisa rather than the pawn. Oh, if only I didn't relate so much. It doesn't help that Alice met Eureka back when she was little, but now she looks completely different. I can relate to her struggle. There are a lot of different Arisas in this world. Alice and Mr. Wizard have watched over every single one of them. In theory, they should be identical. So why did he choose me? I just don't get it. Whoa! When did she get so tiny? Are you turning the two of them back into kids? Or just her, so that he falls in love with her again? Oh no! Where is she running off to?
Phew.
Mr. Wizard!
It seems she's lost confidence in herself.
Yes, I heard. So that's why you turned her into her kid self again? To test Alice?
Something like that.
I saw her run off, though. Shouldn't you go after her?
No. On the contrary, I expect she'll come find me.
Huh?
Because I haven't told her how to turn back.
What?
To be clear, it wasn't my fault. I was going to, but she ran off like an idiot before I could.
I know he's not talking about me, but it still stings.
Personally, I can't understand why she would choose Alice. What does she see in that arrogant little loudmouth of a prince?
I don't know, man. There is something compelling about him. Mr. Wizard sure hates Alice, doesn't he?
She's just biased because he was her first love. He told her what she wanted to hear when she was at her lowest. If the timing had been different, she would have fallen for someone else.
Are you hearing yourself talk? Is any of this sinking in? At all? Guess that's why they call it fate, right? Besides, you don't need a reason to fall in love with someone.
Are you sure about that?
Huh?
I mean, she's another pawn of Eureka Arisa. Surely she must realize that there is a force greater than her own will at work here. Eureka Arisa puts all the pieces into place. That's the only reason why the pawn chose Alice. Why she fell for him.
Ah, I see. So you don't think your Eureka's love is real because she was programmed that way by real Eureka. So you're saying her love for him isn't real?
It's a very well replicated fake. And the moment she questions its validity, it's instantly confirmed to be so.
You must have really high standards then.
I suppose I do. Perhaps it's because I desire the real thing more than anyone.
I wonder if he still loves the real Eureka Arisa. Anyone who falls in love with you has got their work cut out for them, huh?
I imagine so.
Well, I think her love is genuine. No, not just her, actually. I think every single one of the Arisas we've seen so far has fallen in love for real. Obviously, we're all mirror reflections of Eureka Arisa, and it's possible she made our choices for us in the past, but things are different now. What I'm trying to say is, we're not stupid chess pieces, okay? Call me an imposter if you want, but leave my love for you out of it. End of story. Jerk! Deserved. He deserved to be yelled at like that. Go, Koro Eureka. I felt so rejected back there, I fled without even thinking about what I was doing. Meow! So why didn't he chase after me? Meow! Meow! He's such an idiot. And so am I. Why did I say that? I know Mr. Wizard loves Eureka Arisa, and I know that's why he can never love me. At what point did I start wishing he would notice me? Notice me, senpai! I always believed I would gladly sacrifice myself for my beloved's happiness, that I could endure any pain for him. And yet... what do I do now? Where do I even go? Meow! Mr. Wizard! Brother!
Is that a cat?
Meow, meow! Who's there?
What's got you mewing up a storm out here, kitty? You hungry?
Meow! Ryoushi?
You're too clean to be a stray. Are you lost? You don't look to be injured.
Meow! Ryoushi?
Guess it's up to me.
Meow! I'm being kidnapped! By my brother! Oh, I like your study.
Here.
I thought he was going to take me to the pound or something.
It's milk for cats. Or would you prefer Mew Mix?
Instead, here I am at Ryoshi's house. And he's taking care of me.
What's the matter? Not hungry? Well, it'll be here when you're ready for it. Okay?
Mew, mew, mew! He's a skilled operator. Don't say that about your brother, please.
I wonder what happened to your owner. Well, you're free to stay here until we find him.
Meow! You're such a big brother.
You know, you kind of remind me of her.
Meow?
See, I have this much younger sister, and when I look at you, I think of her stupid face.
Meow! Wow, rude!
Mad at me? Yeah, I shouldn't compare you to her. Sorry about that. I admit, you're much cuter than she is.
Ryoshi? You really think a cat is cuter than me? Yeah, of course I can't compete with a cat. Even Mr. Wizard's nicer to me when I take this form.
Flump. You sleepy? I was gonna play with you. Oh well.
I never thought I'd ever sit in my brother's lap, I can say that much. Guess he's my new owner now. I mean, yeah, he's my stupid brother, but he's also kind and caring. Still, I'm not sure I'm ready to abandon my human dignity and spend my life as a pet cat.
Hello, Ryoshi speaking. Gretel did what? Understood. I'm on my way.
What happened? Oh, that's when Eureka called him. How did we stumble into Gretel's world from Alice's?
Sorry about this, but something's come up. I gotta leave the house, so just stay here like a good girl, alright?
Meow! Okay! Phew. Now my brother's gone too. Oh, Mr. Wizard. Why'd you have to break my heart? You jerk! Are you feeling bad yet?
She ran off and still isn't back. Maybe I should look for her. But I just don't feel like it. She was clearly angry, but I have nothing to apologize for.
Oh, really?
She picked this fight, not me.
I mean, true, you did tell her your feelings were not going to change and it was a losing battle, but you don't have to be a jerk.
If all it took was one encounter with Alice, then every single Arisa would have fallen for him at the start of their fairy tales.
Right?
So I guess we're fighting, huh? Come to think of it, I've only ever competed with people. This is the first real fight I've ever had. What happens if I never find her again? She's a strong girl. She can survive in any of these worlds without me.
Aw, even Alice wants Big Eureka back. He fell in love with Big Eureka. That's good. I'm glad to get a sneak peek into that.
Hey, wizard! Tell me how to change her back now!
Oh, welcome back. Took you long enough. It's Alice and Arisa. Now that they're back, their problem must have been resolved. Honestly, anything would break the spell, but there's no rule that says I have to make it easy. In fairy tales, it's usually a kiss, so this is hardly unexpected. Frankly, I deserve an award for supporting this relationship at all. Or would you rather that I kiss her myself?
What?
Huh?
Oh, what am I even doing? I spent the whole day traveling between worlds with her, helping their heroines. This is practically the same as when I was the Queen's servant. Back then, I used all sorts of villainous tricks to lead each pair to their happy ending. And she was always right there with me.
Besides, we all have our own Arisas.
God, this pisses me off. Alice is Eureka Arisa's first love, and the true prince who saved her from despair. Yet Alice didn't choose Eureka Arisa, and she didn't choose Alice. But the Arisa standing here, however identical to Eureka Arisa in appearance, is a different person with different memories and feelings. She isn't the one from whom you received your ribbon, nor the one you yearn to see again. The one you want is the real Eureka Arisa. She's not your princess. She's an imposter. Yes, this Arisa here may look just like her, but she's not my beloved queen. She's just a fairy tale heroine. Can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me you love the girl standing in front of you? So why do they seem so happy together?
Because they don't have a giant stick up their ass like you.
All right, I've heard enough. This is just more of your tsundere drivel. The others never stop to ask what Arisa is. They never question their love for her. But you, wizard, you're so smart it loops back around to being stupid.
Damn! Get him, Alice!
Like you said, I met Eureka Arisa as a kid and fell in love with her. Technically, the girl standing here isn't who I got my ribbon from, nor is she the one I made that promise with. But so what?
Ugh. I knew it would lead to this. I had this epiphany myself. Each fairy tale has its own heroine. They're all a perfect copy of the original in appearance and personality. And yet, the person they fall for somehow changes who they are as a character. Perhaps it's because of my companion that I've started to wonder why that is.
How do you like that, huh, wizard? You must be so mad that I wrecked your facts and logic. Huh. You know what your problem is? You think too much. What if you listen to your heart for a change?
Listen to my heart.
When she's calling for you, listen to your heart. You Dumbo.
What's that supposed to mean? live my life however I want.
Yeah, you could have your own world where there's an amusement park and you wear your suit and your girl doesn't have to be a cat because she's just herself in her own world with you. It would be nice, don't you think?
All this time, I have fulfilled my duty as the Queen's servant. But now that all the fairy tales have reached their happy endings, there's nothing left for me to do. All I have left is the promise I made with her. But now, she's gone. Well then, how about this?
Are you saying you want Alice to find his Alice out of all... I mean, his Eureka out of all the sheesh. Well, there's a lot of Eurekas.
Too many Arisas!
Yep, I brought in one from each world. Ha 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 ha! In case you forgot or something, I hate your guts! So I took your advice and followed my heart. Now then, let's see if you can correctly identify your Arisa.
Arisa, come here!
Whoa!
I knew it'd be too easy.
Of course it was. That's the power of love.
Right. Even I can tell that you aren't her. You're an imposter of an imposter, created with my own magic.
So, are you just going to erase me at your own convenience? Off with their heads! Off with their heads! Off with their heads!
Yes, that's right. I painted the white roses red, all for the Queen.
We were the unlucky ones. The ones who didn't make it to the happy endings. The ones who got erased and forgotten. You're the bad ending Eurekas? You just exist in like a pocket of subspace? Oh my god!
Well, I won't forget you.
Liar. You're more desperate to forget than anyone else I know.
2 roses left. She's a fantasy of my own making. She's not real. It's just my heart talking.
God damn it! Whoa!
It's you.
Oh, it's just Wizzy. Your little outburst heckin' scared me, man.
Wizzy?
You know, it's not often I see you get steamed. Usually you're pretty chill.
I guess this means I'm looking for someone to vent to. Ironic that my heart should choose Woolfe.
He's a good listener.
Not sure what you're talking about, but I mean, if fate brought us here, then I'm happy to hear you out, my dude.
You're in love with Eureka Arisa, aren't you?
What? How did you find out about that? Are you telling me everybody knows?
I mean, you ask her out every time you see her, so...
I know, because I've been spying on you all this time.
You pervert! Okay, sorry. I swear I'm listening. Ahem.
I know you're in love with Eureka Arisa, and I know you've been making efforts on her behalf. But Eureka Arisa will never return your feelings. She already loves someone else.
Well... yeah, pretty much.
But what if she had an exact lookalike who told you she loved you? Supposing this lookalike was identical in appearance, personality, and voice.
But she's an imposter, right?
Correct.
Well, then she's not the same girl I'm in love with. Because the girl I know would never love me back.
But on the other hand, it's possible I might find myself falling for the other one.
You'd switch to the more convenient option.
Well, she'd be the better choice for me, right? Like, yeah, I want my crush to be happy, but not at my own expense, I guess?
Wouldn't you feel sorry for the second choice girl?
Is she really a second choice, though? Just because the other girl was first doesn't make her the best.
Damn. Go Woolfe! Drop that truth knowledge bomb. You shook him. You shook the wizard.
Maybe it just means that someone else came along who I love even more than the last. But to be clear, I'm no relationship expert.
All the same, your insight is very useful. Thank you, Woolfe. I've never spoken to you in the real world, but I always saw you as a kindred spirit.
We're two pining peas in a pod.
Indeed we are. Could I ask for your help with one last thing?
Yeah, what's up?
When you get into a fight with a girl, how do you fix it?